Hello warriors of Universe 7, welcome to the Dragonverse Stories channel. In the previous episode of our epic saga, we saw that a new order had been born that determined who would live and who would die to maintain the balance of life in the cosmos. Those responsible for this balance were the gods of destruction. After centuries, two twin universes, Universe 6 and 7, were discovered and the last angels, Vados and Whis, were chosen to guide the respective gods of destruction of those universes. The search for these gods was not easy, as each universe was unique in relation to living beings. After about 10 centuries, the fortunes of Whis and Vados began to change, and their quests were nearing an end. The Grand Priest Daishinkan decided to speed up the process by giving them the Cube of Angels and performing a key reading to find the most promising beings from each of these universes. This help generated envy and anger among the other angels, especially Korn, the angel in charge of the 8th universe. Korn expressed concern about the imbalance that the privileged choice of Whis and Vados could cause. After an argument, Korn proposed a challenge in which, if Vados' god of destruction was not as powerful as the one chosen by Korn, they would switch universes to maintain balance. Daishinkan agreed to the challenge. After these events, Whis decided to go to the planet of the 8 men, as he was interested in its radical sense of search for struggle and conflict. He wanted to better understand these people and how that could help his god of destruction evolve. While Whis studied the 8 men, Vados left for planet Cap Purple to find the being that would be the god of destruction of Universe 6, Champa. Whis approached Beerus' parents and explained that their son was going to be important in the future and needed to be taken with him. To make things easier, Whis would erase Beerus' memory and make him nearly immortal. Unfortunately, Beerus' parents resisted and confronted him, but Whis fulfilled his destiny and took Beerus away, destroying the purple planet that was Beerus' family home. Welcome to the second episode of yet another epic saga of Dragon Ball, the past of the god of destruction. Join me on this epic journey by subscribing to the channel and pressing the like button so you don't miss any videos here on the channel. Are you ready? So let's travel to this universe of infinite possibilities that only Dragon Ball offers us. Beerus Planet. After erasing Beerus's memories of his past and his family, Whis left him sleeping until he aged so that the next steps could be taken regarding his training with Universe 7's god of destruction. Thus, 20 million years passed until Beerus woke up from his deep sleep full of questions since almost everything in his mind was like a blank slate. Beerus said, "Whis, where are you?" "I am hungry." Whis replies, "I'm here, Mr. Beerus." Beerus asks, "How long have I been sleeping?" "I don't remember anything but that blue face of yours and that cold castle." Whis realized that even though he had implanted some false memories in Beerus' mind, the future god of destruction was still trying to search his subconscious for an answer to his past. Whis replies, "Well, this time your sleep lasted a long time, Mr. Beerus. And just like every time you end up losing some memories of the past. Even more memories that aren't necessary for a god of destruction in training." Whis continues, "Just focus on your journey as the god of destruction of Universe 7, as we will soon be meeting the Daishinkan, so we have to finish your training." Whis took Beerus to feed, and while the pseudo-god of destruction filled his stomach with food, he threw several questions at Whis, who had to be very articulate not to let anything about Beerus' true past be leaked to Whis. Whis realized that after the training he would have to put Beerus to sleep for a few more million years to clear his mind while putting new false memories and some true ones about the universes, the cosmos, the gods, and the angels. After Beerus finished his breakfast, Whis, aiming to discover the physical limits of Beerus' powers, designed an intense physical training session. In the place where Beerus's castle was raised from the ashes of his planet, Whis has prepared a series of challenges to test the skills and endurance of the young god of destruction. With agile and precise movements, Whis launched himself into close combat with Beerus, testing his strength, speed, and reflexes. The clashes were intense and full of exchanges of blows. Whis sought to unleash Beerus' potential, pushing him beyond his limits. With each blow dealt, Beerus responded with his own agility and power, revealing a natural talent for divine martial arts. During training, Whis also taught special techniques to enhance Beerus' power. In this way, Beerus was already able to control ki in a way that amplified his attacks and defenses, increasing his power exponentially. Whis was impressed with Beerus' learning speed and potential. With each challenge overcome, Whis' confidence in his pupil grew even more. However, he knew there was still so much more to explore. After completing the initial training in the castle, Whis proposed to Beerus special training in a secret place. Whis said, "Well done, Mr. Beerus, you will soon become a mighty god of destruction. Let's raise the difficulty of your training even further by going to that place." Beerus asks, "That place? Like this? Where is this location?" Whis replies, "It's a special place, a parallel dimension, that I can access using my special staff. Their time passes in a different way, that way we can train for much longer, but there you won't be able to let your ki leak out from there. Your body, there only divine energy flows." Beerus asks, "Got it. But, how long do we have to stay within this special dimension?" Whis replies, "Well, let's stay inside until you get even more powerful, understand divine ki and understand the concept of Hawkeye." Beerus asks, "Hawkeye? What is that? Is it some kind of special power? A skill?" Whis replies, "We can say that's about it. But you will only understand when you are familiar with the power of divine ki." Beerus said, "Alright, so let's get to this special training soon because I'm already starting to get hungry again." That place was special dimension. At first, Beerus was impressed by the exotic landscape and energy patterns that permeated the environment. Whis explained that that place was in tune with the divine cosmos and that it was essential for Beerus to master control of his divine ki there. Training in the special dimension was unlike anything Beerus had experienced before. Whis guided him through a series of exercises and meditations designed to enhance his connection to divine energy. Beerus learned to feel his ki, to feel it flowing within him, and to control it precisely so that he could hide it. As the decades turned into centuries and the centuries into millennia, Beerus gradually progressed. His understanding of divine ki deepened, and he was able to channel energy more efficiently and powerfully. His attacks became more devastating, and his stamina increased exponentially. Whis, impressed by Beerus' dedication and progress, decided to introduce the concept of the Hawkeye. He explained that Hawkeye was the energetic manifestation of divine destruction, a technique feared by all those who witnessed it. However, only the most powerful and disciplined were able to master it. Beerus, eager to master this new skill, continued his training without noticing that over 100 million years had already passed. He delved deep into his connection to divine ki, seeking to understand and manipulate energy more deeply. As his understanding expanded, he began to feel the Hawkeye's instinct awaken within him. In a moment of intense divine ki channeling, Beerus let his instincts guide his movements. Without thinking, he channeled his divine energy and launched a powerful purple ray of destruction, disintegrating the space-time of that place that automatically regenerates with Whis' magic. Whis was amazed at how quickly Beerus had mastered Hawkeye. He realized that the young god of destruction had innate talent and limitless potential. Whis praised him for the feat, acknowledging that his pupil was truly becoming worthy of the title of God of Destruction. With Hawkeye now in his arsenal, Beerus was more than ready to meet the Daishinkan and receive the title of God of Destruction. Palace of Xenosama. After countless years that passed in the universal dimension where the gods and angels resided, Whis finally decided to introduce Beerus to the Daishinkan and the supreme god Xenosama. Whis said, "Dad. Supreme God Xenosama. Here before you is Beerus, Universe 7's god of destruction." Daishinkan said, "But are you done yet?" Her sister Vados hasn't returned yet, and it looks like it will be a long time before she finishes training with the god of destruction Champa. She wants to make him even more powerful. Daishinkan asks, "Do you think Beerus is ready, Whis?" "Yes, I'm ready," answered Beerus instead of Whis. Xenosama said, "I liked him. He's a tough guy, but I liked him. Give him the title of Universe 7's God of Destruction." For some special reason, Xenosama liked Beerus and didn't decide to question his ability to be Universe 7's God of Destruction. What is the real reason why the Supreme God liked Beerus? Well, we'll see that in the next and final episode of our epic Dragon Ball Saga, The Past of the God of Destruction. If you made it this far, leave your like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episodes.